This video is going to show you how to find full text to an article or how to interlibrary loan it if you cannot. Regardless of whether or not this article is available in our databases or freely on the internet, you can still get access to it at no charge. So please keep that in mind. I'll emphasize that several more times. We did a search in EBSCO Search Elite and did not find, we like this article, we read the abstract, but there is no full text links here to choose from, no PDF, no HTML. You can try search for full text. Most of the time that does not work because our databases are not able to connect. So all you need to do then is highlight the article title, copy it, go to Google Scholar, put quotes down, and paste inside the quotes. All right, quotes group it as a phrase. So you're saying exactly like this in this order with this spelling. Of course, if you're typing it and you misspell it, you'll probably get no results. All right, especially in discovery. Scholar's more forgiving with misspellings, but this is using quotes and spelling correctly is especially important when you're looking in discovery. We can go ahead and search now. We can see the article is here, but when we click on it, we'll notice that if we want to read this article, we get hit with a paywall. All right, $53. While you're a student here, you don't have to pay that. All right, we take care of this through our annual subscription to do what's called interlibrary loan, loaning between libraries. So you tell us what you want that we don't have, and we'll find a library that does have it and request it on your behalf and then send it to you. All right, and there is no charge for that. So rather than pay for that, all you need to do then, since you've already searched Scholar and it's not freely available, is come to our discovery search here, paste it in, remember the quotes, hit search, and this will tell you if it's in one of our databases. If it is, you'll get a result, and it will give you a full text link that will take you right to that database where the article is. Very handy, very quick. If it's not, you'll get a message that says this: do you want to expand your search to libraries worldwide? Or if maybe you didn't put quotes around it, or there is an article with a similar title or the exact title, but it doesn't have the same authors, you can check libraries worldwide here on the left. This will take it from only searching our collection to searching libraries that we can borrow from on your behalf. We can see here's our search result, the one we're looking for. Click into it. All the same information is provided here as it would be for our library. And then the little red button up here, request item through interlibrary loan. Click that, fill out the form where the asterisks are for each form field, and then hit submit. Now, a couple of things we want to talk about regarding interlibrary loan. First, scroll down and see how many libraries hold that item. 308, that's a good number. Shouldn't have a problem getting that. If it's under 10, you may want to click on that and see what 10 libraries own it. If it are ones found outside the United States, we're probably not going to be able to get that article. They typically won't send it, and when they do, it's often in a different language. Or it costs us a heck of a lot more money than it does lending from another library. And so we'll be in contact with you if you put something in that we cannot get a hold of, and we'll figure something out. Now, when we do click on this, there's a benefit to it. While you're a student at Morningside University, you can take your student ID and go to the Sioux City Public Library, the Briar Cliff, and the Western Iowa Tech and borrow things from them or use their Wi-Fi to access their databases. So if it came up and it said, here, and this was a book and not an article, and you were like, oh, I want that book, and it says it's at Sioux City Public Library, you can just go downtown and check it out. Why interlibrary loan something that you can go down there? And when I tell you how long it takes, you will understand why you want to go down and use it down there. And if you are a graduate student, if it says Library 1601 Morningside Ave, change it to your address, and you will see local libraries that have it, if they have it. So maybe you can just go to your local library to access it or gain access to the resource rather than having to wait for interlibrary loan. Now, interlibrary loan articles are sent as a PDF to your email. We're looking at 2 to 3 business days. All right. This can vary. Sometimes it can take more, sometimes it's less. But on average, it's 2 to 3 business days. What happens is you submit your article. The next time we're in and we're working, so during the week, non holidays, we will send that off to a library that says they have it and are willing to lend it. Then we have to wait for them to actually send it to us. Once they do, we get it in our email, we send it to you. It comes in your email, you can download the PDF and keep it. This is only for articles. Books, films, music, that kind of thing have to be sent physically. Publishers do not allow these to be lend in electronically. All right. So we're looking at 7 to 10 days to get a book, a film, or music recordings. All right. That has to come through the Postal Service. When it does arrive, you'll get an email and we'll keep it at the circulation desk. Those due dates on those items are set by the library that borrowed it to us, not by us. If you need a renewal, you have to let us know well before the due date so we can ask them. Sometimes they do not allow renewals. Where our library doesn't have fines very often, unless you don't return something, other libraries may. They can implement those fines if you do not return the item on time. Also keep that in mind. We are under their rules when we borrow something from them. If you are a graduate student and you're not in the area and not able to pick this up in person, we will mail it to you at no charge. Think 14 to 20 days to get that item, 7 to 10 days to get it to here, to Morningside, and then 7 to 10 days to get it to you. All right, so that is the value of making sure your local library doesn't have that physical item. In addition, you will need to ship that item back to us before the due date. You will be responsible for that shipping cost. All right, we don't care how you ship it, media mail or whatever's cheapest, as long as we get it and we can get it back to the library before the due date. Other than that, everything else is still free. It still doesn't cost you anything. So please use Interlibrary loan. All right. If it is a book, you may also want to check out something like Google eBooks and other places to see if you can get free previews that maybe will give you access to the section in the book you want and need to use without having to request a physical book. That is another option. Also keep in mind, we have access to over 200,000 ebooks in our EBSCO ebook collection, so you could also gain access to some things there. Now, if you have any questions about this, please let us know. Thank you.